the 7 deadly sins. In our series exploring these, we have covered the sins of lust, gluttony, greed, and wrath. Today we come to one that many of us grapple with often, if not all the time. In psychology, self-doubt is a common experience characterized by a lack of confidence in one's own abilities or worth. It is the feeling of not being good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough, successful enough. It's that inner voice that tells you you're going to mess up. It is the fear of failure that keeps you from trying. It's the belief that you are not capable of achieving your dreams. Self-doubt can be a subtle and insidious force that creeps into our thoughts and behaviors, often without our conscious awareness. It can manifest itself in a variety of ways, from negative self-talk to feelings of inadequacy, self-sabotage, and learned helplessness. The problem with self-doubt is that it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we doubt ourselves, we are less likely to take risks, step outside of our comfort zones, and pursue our goals. And when we don't pursue our goals, we are less likely to achieve them. Self-doubt can be a crippling force that can hold us back from achieving our full potential. But it is important to remember that we are not our thoughts. We have the power to challenge and overcome So what is self-doubt? Where does it come from? And how can we overcome it? We will define self-doubt is a lack of confidence in oneself. It is the belief that you are not good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough, or successful enough. It is the fear of failure that keeps you from trying. It is the voice in your head that tells you you're going to mess up. Where does self-doubt come from? Self-doubt can stem from a variety of sources. One common source is fear of failure. We are naturally afraid of failing at the things we do. And when we start to believe that we are not capable of succeeding, we can end up in a downward spiral of self-doubt and inaction. Another source of self-doubt is societal expectations. We live in a world that values success, popularity, and physical beauty. And when we feel like we are not measuring up to these standards, we can start to doubt ourselves. Additionally, we may have experienced rejection or criticism in the past that has left us feeling insecure or inadequate. These experiences can stay with us for a long time and can make it difficult to believe in ourselves. Finally, self-doubt can also be the result of comparing ourselves to others. It is important to remember that everyone is on their own journey, and comparing ourselves to others can often lead to feelings of envy, resentment, and self-doubt. Instead, we should focus on our own progress and celebrate our own achievements. Examples of self-doubt can manifest in many different ways. Here are just a few examples. You feel anxious or nervous in social situations because you doubt your ability to interact with others. You feel like you are not smart enough to succeed in school or at work. You feel like you are not attractive enough and you doubt your worth. Because of this, you avoid opportunities that could help you grow and succeed. You make excuses for why you can't do something instead of trying and possibly failing. You feel like you don't deserve success or happiness. Because of this, you sabotage your own relationships and opportunities. You have a negative self-image and you doubt your ability. Because of this, you struggle to achieve your goals and dreams. The first step towards overcoming self-doubt is to become aware of it. Pay attention to the negative thoughts that run through your mind and the beliefs that you hold about yourself. Once you have identified your self-doubt, you can start to challenge those thoughts and beliefs. Ask yourself whether there is any evidence to support them and whether they are really true or just perceived. Self-doubt is often based on false assumptions and distorted thinking. For example, you might assume that everyone is out to get you, or that you have to be perfect all the time. These assumptions are not true, and they only serve to undermine your confidence and self-belief. Another way to overcome self-doubt is to focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Everyone has unique strengths and talents. When you focus on what you're good at, you'll start to believe in yourself more. Remember all the times you've succeeded in the past and used those successes to build your confidence for the future. This can help you reframe negative thoughts and challenge negative beliefs. It's also important to set realistic expectations for yourself. Perfection is unattainable, and expecting yourself to be perfect all the time will only lead to disappointment and self-doubt. Set realistic goals for yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Breaking down your goals into smaller steps can help you stay motivated and focused and prevent you from feeling overwhelmed. Overcoming self-doubt can also involve learning new skills and expanding your comfort zone. When you push yourself to try new things, you'll gain a sense of accomplishment and build your confidence. This can help you break free from the limitations that self-doubt has imposed on you and allow you to pursue your goals with renewed vigor. One of the most effective ways to overcome self-doubt is to seek support from others. Talk to friends, family, or a mental health professional about your struggles with self, and they can provide you with encouragement and guidance. Connecting with others who understand what you're going through can be incredibly helpful. It's also important to practice self-compassion and forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of the human experience. When you practice self-compassion and forgiveness, you will start to believe in yourself again. Finally, it is important to remember that self-doubt is not a sign of weakness, and seeking help is a sign of strength. If you're struggling with self-doubt, know that you're not alone, and there is help available. With the right support and strategies, you can overcome self-doubt and achieve your goals. Self-doubt can be a difficult challenge to overcome, but it is possible. By becoming aware of your self-doubt, challenging negative thoughts, focusing on your strengths, setting realistic expectations, expanding your comfort zone, seeking support from others, practicing self-compassion and forgiving yourself, you can start to believe in yourself again. Remember that everyone struggles with self-doubt at some point in their lives, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. With persistence and effort, you can overcome self-doubt and achieve your goals. This is the 5th in a series of videos exploring the 7 deadly sins. If you would like to learn more about the 7 deadly sins and how they affect us today, please see the other videos in this series. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support our channel further, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for watching.